Hey Race, how I escaped my abusive father. I still remember the sound of his boots on the hardwood floor. It was a kind of thunder that rattled the walls and my bones at the same time. My father was a cruel man, not just to me, but to my mother and little sister, too. He never raised a hand in love, only in anger. Home wasn't a home, it was a prison with peeling wallpaper and silent screams. I was 17 when I finally ran. It wasn't heroic, it wasn't even planned. One night, after he threw a chair across the room and it missed my sister's head by inches, something snapped inside me. I waited until he passed out drunk as always, grabbed a backpack, and walked into the night with $50 and a heart full of guilt. For months, I couch surfed, worked night shifts, and spent my days in the corner of a library learning how to edit videos. I had always loved storytelling, loved filming moments, even if most of mine had been full of pain. I started a YouTube channel using borrowed gear and borrowed time. I told stories, not of my life, not yet, but of others. Funny sketches, commentaries, short films, anything to escape the truth. At first, no one watched, then thousands did, then millions. By the time I turned 21, I wasn't just surviving, he was thriving. I had brand deals, a production team, and a loft in the city, but none of that mattered. Not really, because my mom and sister were still there with him. I hired a lawyer, I hired a private investigator, and, for the first time in my life, I used my voice not just on camera, but in court. I had saved every voicemail, every scarred piece of evidence my mom had secretly sent me. When the case went to trial, we had everything: witnesses, medical records, police reports that had been ignored for years. He didn't look so big in the courtroom. He didn't sound so loud when the judge read the verdict. 10 years, assault, endangerment, coercive control. My mom cried when the cuffs went on, but it wasn't sadness, it was relief. Now, they live with me, not in my loft. He bought them a small home outside the city, with flowers and real laughter in the air. My sister's in college now, studying psychology. She says she wants to help kids like us. My mom paints. She told me the colors finally feel bright again. And me, I still make videos, but now, I also speak about survival, about cycles we break and the lives we reclaim. Some stories are hard to tell, but they're harder to carry alone. I used to think escape was the end of the story, but it was only the beginning.